Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You know who I am. I'm Ali, and yesterday we had a new episode of American Horror Story, and this is what happened. Just kidding, I lost my paper. Oh, there it is. Okay, I got my paper. Okay, so not only was last night I don't know how to describe last night, but after Sarah Paulson tweeted that the last 10 minutes will be the most terrifying and like upsetting thing, I was thinking automatically it was Bet and Dot because they're still at Dandy's house. No, but I will get to that in a minute. I mean, I'm glad that it wasn't Bet and Dot, but the actual outcome, not very happy about. Okay, so we have the beginning and we realize that Jimmy's still at Dandy's house and he's coming to save the twins, but Bet loves Dandy. Supposedly he loves, Dandy, and yet Dot loves Jimmy, so it's kind of a split decision. Yeah, so anyways, but Bet ends up going with Dot because she says that's my sister. So they end up living with Jimmy, and Jimmy goes and takes them back to the freak show. But before that, there's a lot of burns for Dandy. The whole that supposedly he'll treat him right, and the revelation that he read the diaries, and the whole burn with no love for Dandy because Bet ended up going with her sister Dot. So haha. And I'm surprised he didn't throw a bigger fit, and if he does, then I guess we'll see it in the upcoming episodes. And then it goes to commercial and we see, okay, this obviously is not American Horror Story related, but it's the trailer for Mockingjay. I'm so excited. It comes out tonight. And J-Law's hair looks super good because it's longer now. And I'm so happy and I'm excited that Mockingjay is finally here. I can't believe it's finally here. It took forever. But like this or comment if you're going to go see it tonight. Back to American Horror Story. So anyways, then Jimmy goes and confronts Elsa and is like, look, I know what you really did and let's talk to the twins about it. But then the twins are like, no, that's actually a misunderstanding. Like, we asked her to take her there, which I want to know why the twins did that, or more or less because Dot was the one speaking. So I want to know what is going to be the outcome of that. Because she obviously did it for a reason. We shall see. Apparently I cannot talk today. This is weird. And I feel like it's really dark in my room. I apologize for the lighting situation. Yeah. Anyways. So then of course Elsa's busted. But then, she goes along with it and she's like, see, I didn't do no harm, blah blah blah. Continue. Then we have stupid Dell, who you guys already know I do not like, and he tries to go after freaking Evie after Richard is like, hey, I know your secret, and if you don't do what I tell you and get me a freak, then I'm gonna tell your secret, which is so stupid. Because he tries going after Evie and he got his butt kicked. Strong women. Yeah. Anyways, that's what he gets. And then, of course, Evie goes and tells the girls. And I'm really hoping they get him, especially freaking Ethel, and beats his ass. Because he deserves it for not confronting or not saying that Jimmy is his son. Like, acknowledging that that's his son. Or telling Jimmy that that's his son. Like, that's so stupid. Like, and for the fact that then he's cheating on Angela Bassett and he's being a total dick to the entire freak show, thinking he runs a place. No, he's got to go. So I'm hoping the girls get him and teach him a lesson or take him away for good. Either way, something needs to happen with Dell because he's getting on my last nerve. Anyways, and then, okay, so then quick part on when he's getting beat up. I thought it was so hilarious when Evie does something and he's like, Uncle. I was like, this is not a game. Not a game, man. Okay, so then of course our next shot is with the twins negotiating with Elsa, and to me it looked like they were doing shots. And I was like, get it, twins. They know how to drink. So anyways, they're negotiating with Elsa over the whole TV thing, which I do not believe it is happening because it's obviously a bunch of baloney. So obviously there's no point in negotiating. So who knows where the twins or Elsa is going with that. We shall see in future episodes. Of course, when the girls were talking about getting back at Dell and taking him away and killing him for good, Jimmy's intervened, is like, no, you shouldn't do that, like, or I'll take care of it. So then Jimmy tries and goes and talks to Dale, and they go out for drinks, and they get drunk. And I cannot believe it even crossed Dale's mind to freaking kill Jimmy and get him. But of course we see that it does not happen, and they have the whole father-son moment, and Jimmy starts crying, and it just so sad. But I was gonna be super pissed off if he tried to even hurt Jimmy, or try to give him to stupid Richard for the stupid exhibit. Like, no. So of course they have the father-son moment, and they go back to the 10, and Dale finally mans up after who knows 26 years, which I'm glad. Elsa was like, oh yes, it must be so hard for you after all these years to finally say he's your son, blah blah blah. Thank you, Elsa. And I really hope that even though they were drunk, that Jimmy wakes up and realizes it's a horrible path to try and be on Dale's good side, or try to be son and father. Like, that's not a good combination. But I will say that I do want more of drunk Jimmy. He's hilarious. Love drunk Jimmy. Totally. Okay, best character. Just kidding. Not best character. Best moment so far is drunk Jimmy. And then, of course, when the twins were negotiating with Elsa, they put up all this proposition, and all of a sudden, Bet goes blonde, and Sarah Paulson, of course, looks good as a blonde. And I wonder exactly, like, how everyone else is going to take it, because no one else has really seen them. And that's just, they look good, although it was really funny with Elsa's comment about, you have finally become a butterfly, and Dot is like, still here. LOL. But what's with the whole secret notes thing? Is it really going to happen with the surgery? I don't think so, because Richard is full of baloney, and Elsa really wants to get rid of them. So, gosh, I cannot wait. I want to hurry up and see what happens. Okay. The ending of American Horror Story. My cheese nits. We have Penny saying that she's going to go live at the Freak Show and be with Paul, which, sorry, my bad. I totally thought he died last week. And we don't. We see that he's alive, thankfully. And her father tattoos her up and shaves her head, or like the middle part, and makes her look super ugly and look super scary. And then she goes to the Freak Show's place, and Paul sees her. I'm glad Penny's back, because that's Grace Gummer, and if you guys don't know who that is, that's one of Meryl Streep's daughters. So I'm glad. She was also in season 3 in Coven, if you guys haven't seen that season, or if you guys don't remember. She was one of the witches who put away Axeman. But I can't believe that happened to Penny. Like, her dad went too far on that. And I feel really bad for Penny, because that's a really, like, that's all her face on tattoo. Like, yeah. Then here comes a really, really sad part. We have Dale walk into Ma Petite's little room and gives her this dress, and she puts it on, and then he zips up the dress, and she hugs her, and Ma Petite hugs him, and he freaking crushes her to death. Could not believe what was freaking happening on my television screen in front of my eyes on American Horror Story. This made me officially hate freaking Dale, because no one messes with freaking Ma Petite. She was saved last week, or we thought she was freaking saved, but no, Dale had to go and kill her. So let's hope the freaks find out that he killed her and they kick his ass, because you don't mess with Ma Petite. That's so wrong. She's so cute and little, and that's just bad move, man. He couldn't obviously fight someone his own size or take on someone his own size because he's a little punk, so he had to go for a little ma petite. And then we find out that she is in the exhibit at the end. And that's the end of American Horror Story for this week's episode, which is really upsetting because I really thought Ma Petite was going to stay alive, but stupid Dale had to go and kill her for stupid Richard's fault, or money and stupid stuff. And I'm done on this topic. This episode was upsetting on that big point because I really didn't want Ma Petite to be gone. And I hate that Dell and Jimmy have formed a relationship, and that's about it. I don't like Dell, and I hate that he was in all this episode. He needs to be gone, and hopefully he's taught a lesson soon. So yeah, if like I said before, you're gonna go watch Mockingjay Part 1, if you saw this episode, comment below what you think of Dell, what you think of Ma Petite, what you think should have done, or who they should have taken away. Just comment below what your thoughts were about this episode, because obviously you heard me go on about mine and I'm not too happy about it. So I will see you next week. Have a nice weekend. Bye. Hey guys, sorry I forgot to add that last night I knew Angela Bassett, Emma Roberts, Sarah Paulson, and Kathy Bates were live tweeting last night during the show, and this girl got a freaking tweet back from Kathy Bates. It was freaking awesome. And I would just like to say I cannot believe a legend recognized me, and it was totally awesome. I literally fangirled and called my mom right away and was like, Kathy Bates just tweeted me. Yeah, so maybe next week you guys should live tweet too. If y'all do, y'all should comment below and tell me who tweeted you back. Okay, bye.